hate when people be like, you shouldn't have a critique about something just because you don't do what that person does. I think you need to stop saying, oh, this person is mean, this person is rude, this person is this. And they just being honest. But I'm not going to do something to please somebody at the detriment of myself. So you look back on it like, that was not fine, child. I'm talking about luck versus religion. Like religion, people that be religious, like Christians, but then they be believing in luck. Like I'm talking about, like they be like, okay, New Year's, you got to eat some beans. I don't know if it's pork and beans, should I say? Clearly I don't do it. Sometimes around Sunday, people are like, oh, you gotta eat a bite of chillings. That might be New Year's too. I'm not doing that. That's what you believe. I'm not doing that. But I'm not doing that, please. It's just maybe thinking about the topic. I might talk, I might not. But it's just strange to me. It's like they believe in luck. Like if you don't do this, something gonna happen. But if God is almighty, then why are you believing in, if you don't eat this, your year gonna go bad? That don't make no sense to me. Like, I do this too. Like, don't leave your purse on the floor. But it's like they be having all these older sayings, but it do contradict with the Bible. So that just don't necessarily make any sense. That's just weird to me. So I was watching some movie and the lady was like, I think it was a movie on Lifetime with a fancy from James Fox, and the grandma. Well, the auntie, she was her auntie, and she was basically, I need to eat some pork and beans for the luck. But I think it had pork and stuff, and pork is beef, pork, but you eat pork, that's luck. But you act like you're Christian. It's just a lot going on, but it's just a little strange thing. I don't understand how that makes sense. So they can bend rules on that, but when it comes to certain things, they like, oh, this is so wrong, oh, this is demonic, oh, this and this, but you acting like you have to eat a certain food in order for your year to go good, or you thinking something bad gonna happen because you don't eat a certain food. Strange. And when I was talking about the luck thing, and I was like, oh, they want you to eat some chillings and be like for New Year's or whatever, like very go good. I remember they just do one time. His grandma wanted us to do. I'm like, I'm not eating no chillings. I don't believe my ears really bad about eating no chillings. I'm not doing it. It's like, well, just do it, cause I didn't end up doing it. I don't even think he ate it either. Maybe he came back and ate it, but I don't think he did, because I was with him. So it's like, I'm not doing that, but it's like, certain people think you should just do something to please people, which is fine, depending on what it is, but I'm not going to do something to please somebody at the detriment of myself. So if you just don't care about it, like say, if you just don't like scary movies, but you don't mind watching it, then of course you will want to watch it, that's fine. But if you are scared of heights and your person want to bungee jump and you're like, no, I'm not gonna bungee jump, you shouldn't be forced to bungee jump if you're really terrified to bungee jump. Now you can go with the person, that's a compromise, just go with them, just you don't have to actually jump. But that's like something that's like you're actually scared of doing it, so you shouldn't be forced to do it. But like if you just like, I'm just don't love scary movies, like I'm not scared of them, I just don't love them, then a person you would want to watch them, you can go watch them, that's fine. I'm talking about that type of compromise is fine, but it shouldn't be like you want to do something you really don't want to do it, like you despise it. And not just like I'm indifferent about it, just you really don't want to do it, I'm just like, I'm not doing it. But he was like, just do it just cause, and I'm like, no, I'm just not doing that. I'm not eating something I don't want to eat just to please somebody else because they believe a certain thing that I don't believe. That just literally don't make no sense. Now she's like wanting us to eat some dang with a piece of cornbread, but yeah, I'm eating some cornbread because I want to eat some cornbread, but I'm not eating chitlins, so sorry, just not doing that. So oh, that made me think about like mama's boys. We probably like mama's boys, but obviously when the man to love their mother and talk to their mother and all this good stuff, I think the issue lies when the mother be interfering in the relationship. Like the person can't tell their mother no, or their grandma no, or their aunt no, or whoever no, whatever woman in their family can tell me no, this is our relationship, you can't be trying to influence what we're doing. Like they just need to be able to tell them, like I won't say put them in place, put them in check, but they just need to tell them like, hey, no. Like certain people that men that be with women and then the mother don't like them, I'm saying that for a reason that's not valid. Some reason maybe do be valid, but it's just like I just don't, it's just something about them, or something they don't like them, just don't like them. First, it's like your son chose them, so do you not trust your son to make the decisions? You didn't raise him to make the decisions. That's one. That's another problem. The man just be letting the mother say anything about the person, and then it's just like That's what the problem is. You should not be letting nobody talk about your partner, disrespect your partner, if it's not warranted. Like I said, if it's like something that you happen to cool, but if it's not warranted, like a man with a woman, you abused her or something like that. Like if Chris Brown and Rihanna was still together, and then some of her family didn't like him, that would be understandable. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she forgive him, that's, and he ain't doing it no more, then that's another thing. But it would be more understandable because that's like something that actually happened, not just like a figment of their imagination about what they think about this person. Why did I say like mumbles? Oh, the problem is that it ain't that people want people to love their mother, but I think the problem is that it's when you can't stand up for the person with, or your mother is interfering in your relationship. Like what I was able to do, and I was like, I don't want a wedding. I don't want a wedding. I'm not having a wedding. And he was like, well, my family, his family's all women, and I like them. And he was like, well, our family want us to have a wedding. I didn't say this, but I'm like, if your family want a wedding, they should get married. Like, why would we have a wedding just because your family wants us to have a wedding? If they want a wedding, they can throw their own wedding or get married to themselves. Like, why would I have a wedding? So see, that's already control in a marriage. Like if you're doing your marriage, you're already doing stuff for other people. That don't even make no sense. How do your stuff gonna work? It's already hard enough for 2 people. Then you got 10 people in y'all stuff. Like that don't even make sense to me. So that's why I said that. I want to talk about honesty versus mean. If somebody is super honest and super blunt, they're like, oh, this person is being mean. And I just don't necessarily agree with that. Like I tend to like people with mean personalities. Like I tend to get along with people with mean personalities because I'm not sensitive. But most of the time too, people that are like that kind of be funny. It's like I tend to like people that are like grumpy. I don't know, that's very strange. I don't know. Maybe I grew up in a hard household. I don't know. But like we just talk about each other. I feel like it's funny, but a lot of people be sensitive, so you can't say certain stuff, and you just like. People just don't want the truth. Like, and I get maybe, yeah, okay, how you say certain stuff possibly, but if you say it in a joke way, then you should get over it. Then too, it's like, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, that person is so rude and so this and so that, but it's like, they're just telling you what they feel or what they think. Now, I do maybe understand if it's unwarranted possibly, your relationship, and you look a certain way, and they because if you later on look back on it, like I don't remember, it was saved to that back in the day. Like, I don't like that don't look good. I was like, yeah, whatever. I wore it. Then now I look back on it, I'm like, I look the freaking mess. They told me I look a mess. And I'm over it like it's I wasn't mad at it. Like I said, grew up in a harsh house. I wasn't mad at it, but I was just like, that looks fine. Then you look back on it like, that was not fine, child. So it's like people be trying to help you. Now, some people just do have different styles, but certain stuff just be looking a mess though. But certain people just have different styles, so you can't really knock it. Like, I don't really like that. And I don't want you to do me like, why you let me wear it? Like, why you let me do that? I told you, you like to, you make your choice. Like I said, I can't be mad at them because they did tell me I just made the choice. So if I gotta look a mess, I just look a mess. It is what it is. Just like if a woman asking me, hey, if I'm fat, like you should be like, yes, you're fat, you're roly-poly, rolling on time. But like, babe, I mean, you should be like, yes, but no, baby, you're not fat if they're fat. But you should be like, yes, you're fat, you're the biggest person I ever seen, you're so ugly, I'm so unattractive. You shouldn't do all of that. That's a lot. But if you just like, I mean, we can start working out for sure. We should definitely start working out. And you can make it a health thing. Like I definitely want you healthier for sure. So you need to get the BMI down and stuff like that. Because obviously, especially with women, we have hormones, we got other things going on. So obviously the weight be up and down. And a lot of times when people be bigger, I'm like, you don't think the person knows they're bigger? Maybe they are stressed, maybe they did, and they're working on it. So, but it shouldn't be like, if it's 5 years of age, you still the same weight, then yeah. But if you're just a person that fluctuate up and down, it's just like, yeah, I'm big right now, okay, but I'm gonna be smaller in 2 months or whatever. It's just like, it is what it is. Like, things go on. It is what it is, but that don't mean you should get offended if somebody, trying to tell you things. But it's people that ain't seen you or don't know you like that will. They be like, yeah, you're getting big. Like, yeah, I look in the mirror. Thank you so much. I can see. I don't need you to tell me. And I can see that. You're true thing I can see. You don't even know if I'm working on it. That's a different. Somebody see you all the time and it's like, okay, this person ain't dropping no weight. This person ain't dropping no weight. They ain't attempting to drop no weight. Because a lot of times too, when you're a woman, it's harder to lose weight. I don't even what am I talking about this? It wasn't even hard. It's harder to lose weight than men. Men tend to drop weight quicker, especially if they're bigger too. They tend to drop weight quicker. But yeah, I'm age. I don't know what I'm talking about. The whole point was I was like people with harsher personality, get along with people with harsher personalities. But I think we need to stop saying, oh, this person is mean, this person is rude, this person is this, and they just being honest. Just because you don't want to hear what they're saying, that don't mean that they're being mean. Because a lot of times when we hear people say they mean, the person didn't say it in a harsh way. They just say the truth. Like, the truth is the truth. I don't know. Even if it's the truth, not the truth, it's what they think. Just rather say that. If they tell me what they think, so it's like a religion thing. If somebody you have a friend that's Muslim, you shouldn't be trying to talk them into being Christian or Buddhist or Jewish or nothing like that. That's weird to me because that's just their religion. You have to have a conversation about certain beliefs, but like attempting to change their religion or their belief is kind of strange. You say, I think this is this, and I think this is, and then that's fine. But you shouldn't necessarily be ever changing. I think that's weird. Thinking everybody should think how you think and feel how you feel and dress how you dress. No, but you have the right not to like something. I don't like cornrows. I'm sure there's women that like men with cornrows. I don't like it. I think it's ugly. I think men look better without it. But there might be women that love it. So it's just like everybody's different. So just because I'm saying I don't like it don't mean it's wrong. It just means I don't personally like it. So if I'm with a man, he got cornrows, I'm not going to like it. But if you're another woman, she might like it. So it's just, it is what it is. Everybody is different. And I do understand that don't mean you shouldn't say your opinion though, just because everybody is different. Like if I watch something and I don't like it, I hate when people be like, you shouldn't have a critique about something just because you don't do what that person do. Because there's so many sports commentators that they ain't never played basketball in their life, and especially not on a high level if they did play child in middle school or something. So it's like, because somebody can't or don't do something don't mean they can't critique it or they can't observe it. But I just quickly want to talk about, I did a video about signs, and I was trying to be very PC and very nice and not talk about people's signs, but I was like, after I watched, I was like, there's so much stuff I did not say, didn't like, but it was negative. So I'm gonna briefly touch. I'm not gonna go into detail about it, but since I was just talking about like people that are like blunt, super blunt, it's like if you're a sensitive woman, you probably don't want to date either a Cancer, a Leo, a Gemini, Taurus, Pisces, or Virgo, because they're usually very blunt. Some are funny with it, some are like, kind of mean. I feel like Virgo men probably tend to be a little mean. I probably did say it in the video. They tend to be blunt, but it kind of be a little mean, rude to me personally. And like this is coming from somebody that's not sensitive. So, and Pisces too, it can be a little harsh as well. Taurus can be a little harsh too. But I feel like Cancer, Leo, no, not Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. So Cancer, Leo, Gemini, they are very blunt, but it has a funny undertone. And then Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, their undertone is more mean, but they are blunt. So if you're sensitive, dating signs will be kind of like a struggle. Okay, that's on that part of the signs. Then when I was talking about Pisces women, I talked about the Pisces women like Eric Badu, Rihanna, Janae Aiko, like the very spiritual type girls, like, you know, very crystal type girls. But I didn't talk about the other type, which is the K Michelle's, Tamo Braxton's, the Monique's, for love and hip hop. Like the crazy Pisces. I don't know the word name, but crazy. So people that are very highly sensitive, highly emotional. They can maybe find a problem in anything. Like I didn't touch on that side of the Pisces woman. I just touched on the spiritual part of the Pisces. But there is that Pisces woman that's a little, might break stuff in your house, everything a problem, and stuff like that. Well, I talked about Capricorn, but Capricorn, There are some that don't, but I feel like Capricorn women, Cap is in the name for a reason. I feel like it lies we tend to be surrounding them, like be or over exaggeration. It's very big with them. Like if another Capricorn woman try to come in my life, I'm like, absolutely not. Please stay away from me. Like I don't got time for that. Like yeah, we get along, but just know I don't have so many instances with Capricorn women. It's just like pretty extra ridiculous. Yeah, we get along and it's a good time, but all that extra. And this is just kind of stupid and basic, but I didn't say that Taurus people can usually draw. I'm talking about like you physically draw, like Chris Brown and stuff like that. They can draw for some reason. Like I don't know if I ever came across a Taurus that can't draw. I'm sure it's somewhere. I'm pretty sure every Taurus in the world can draw. That wouldn't make no sense, but most Taurus people can draw. I don't know, like that's like a very commonality that is very strange. Just like I feel like most Gemini people would be Tupac, etc., etc., Andre 3000. I feel like they are good with their words, like as far as like poets or artists, like they're very good at that. It's just certain signs they be having like a commonality about certain things they can do, and I feel like Taurus people just can draw. They just be artsy for some reason. I don't know. Aries men. I'm not talking about Aries men, you know, saying how good they are, but one of the bad things about Aries men, I don't think they don't be picking the best people to date mostly. Maybe friends too, because they just want to help everybody and they just want to be so like savior. Like, oh, this person needs me. This person is bipolar. They need me to help them. I'm gonna help them. They be kind of like saviors to the point that it actually hurts them. Like they saving everybody else, but ain't nobody helping them and nurturing them and saving them. So that's I was like, yeah, there's a lot of Aries men that be wanting to save women, and it's a little strange. It's not strange. I don't understand it, but it's just like they just don't be picking right for whatever reason. Like they're the most well-read men. I feel like most of them be smart, because I don't know why when they come to picking people they don't know, they be lost or something. I don't understand that. You can pick a perfect good fine woman that's good and that's have emotional intelligence and that you don't have to walk through everything, but they be wanting to be saviors. Two, I just mentioned, I remember when I watched the video, I said, I don't want to say what I personally think about Aries, and then I went on, I didn't actually say what I personally don't think. Like Aries men particularly, and that I think of that came in my life where I dated them and been friends with them. Our connection is always good, but there's always something missing. I don't know what it is. Something is always, it's like this food is busting, is good, but it's like missing something. You know when something just missing something? It's like everything's working, it's missing something. So Aries men, they be in my life, but then they don't be in my life more. But we both kind of just, they go left, I go right. It just always happens to me. But like I said, even friendship, they go left, I go right. But the bond starts so strongly, and it's so strong. The jokes, we laugh and we have a good time. And it's just something. I think I don't need savior, and I think that's this issue. And two, I'm not like, I feel like Aries men are used to people just calling them and needing them there, and I'm just not really that. They're used to people like, and I'm saying friends too. They're used to people calling them and needing them, like, oh, let's do this, da da da, da da, and I'm just not that. Like I said, I'm a bit of a mom. I have to make it 2 parts because of that. I don't know, but bye.